Hi, mamas. My name is Maíra. I'm from Brazil. And as promised, I am making this video to share with you a little bit of what I'm learning from a training I'm doing with a Brazilian trainer to close my diastasis. So, just to give you a little bit of background story, I got pregnant with my first kid in 2018. I had him in 2019. It was a very long pregnancy, 42 weeks actually. He was born with 10 pounds. So, of course I ended up with an emergency C-section, totally not planned, and with a big diastasis in my belly. I remember going back to the doctor, a little after giving birth and saying, what can I do about this belly? And she said, lots of crunches, lots of exercise, use the belly brace and diet. Well, I didn't diet because I didn't feel like dieting. I was really into just enjoying my newborn baby, being in, feeling postpartum, being postpartum. I couldn't exercise. For the first couple months, I was super overweight. I gained over 60 pounds during my pregnancy. So I was really overweight. I felt a lot of back pain. It was tremendous. It was really a pain that would just kind of freeze me every time I tried to do any tiny bit of exercise. So I didn't do it. Eventually, around the time my baby was 6 months, I was trying to do exercise here and there, trying to run and trying to dance and, trying to do crunches. At some point, by the time he turned 1, I was like, I would just power through. And I started doing like hardcore exercise. It was horrible. I felt like trash. I felt a lot of pain. It was really hard. And my belly was still like, if you have a diastasis, you know what I'm talking about. It was only by the time he was already 20 months or so that I somehow came across an article or something, I don't even remember, talking about diastasis, and I'm like, oh, I think I have this. And I started digging into it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, seriously, what the fuck? Why did my doctor didn't warn me? Why haven't, nobody told me about this? Like, how come I don't know about this? I was pissed, big time, and frustrated, and more frustrated so that I thought maybe I made my diastasis worse by doing this crazy exercises. So there I was, super frustrated, super hopeless, thinking I need a tummy tuck, but I can't get a tummy tuck because I want to have another baby, plus it's super expensive. And then I came across this trainer in Brazil, and she has a whole Instagram page all about diastasis, closing diastasis. She shared her story about exactly kind of similar to my story, but different because she was a trainer and she didn't know. And she did extensive research, and by the time she figured it out, she decided to share with other women. So I adore her for that. And I am only starting her program. It's an 86-day long program, and I'm not sure what happens further down the road. But so far, I can share with you the basics that I've learned from the program. First of all, it's every day. It's only 15 minutes a day, but it's every day. And it's funny when I say only 15 minutes because it sounds very doable, but I've been many times where I'm like, oh my God, I'm so tired. By the end of the day, I can't do this today. I missed it for some XYZ reason. You're a mama, you know this. So there's no easy way for me to say this. Power through, prioritize yourself, because as long as you have really your abdomen ripped open, you're gonna have pain during sex. You're gonna, you may have an hernia. You may have escapes of pee. You may have a lot of back pain. And that all freaking sucks. And if you want to get pregnant again, like I do, closing your diastasis is your best shot to minimizing the damage so it doesn't get worse with the next baby. But this works for no matter how old are you, no matter how old is your kid. If you gave birth 20 years ago, you can still do this. If you have a floppy belly or a belly that is not coming back to place, you can do this. You should do this. Oh my God, my boobs are out. So I'm just breastfeeding. So first of all, in the first 14 days of the exercises, she uses a lot of breathing techniques just to release anxiety, because a lot of this creates a lot of anxiety in our bodies. We're not feeling good about ourselves, yada, 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 you know the drill. So first exercise she shares, and you can do that every day, and it takes a second. It's basically put your arms here, and then you inhale. And when you exhale, you just open your arms like this, really making that like, it's releasing all the tension. And you can do that do that at least six times. That's enough. It really helps release the tension anytime you feel anxious, because she's explaining how anxiety, you know, really kind of beating up anxiety is the first step, because it's all about breathing and all these breathing techniques. Now the second exercise, like by the time you feel like, you know, after your 5th day, when you first do this exercise, she changes this exercise for another breathing technique that I don't remember the name, but it's on yoga, so yogis know it. You just inhale through one side. I'm a terrible breather. And then you exhale. Inhale again. And then exhale through the other side. You do that every day for like, start with 3 cycles, next day 4 cycles, until you do at least 5 cycles. And once you start doing 5 cycles, you can add seconds. Do like a 3-second inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It's 1 cycle. And then the air has to go up, down, another cycle. And you can add up to 8 minutes in those breathing cycles. That is going to help you a lot with your anxiety, and a lot with understanding the breathing, how the breathing works. And the most important breathing exercise is what she calls active breathing. So active breathing is basically, you're gonna inhale through your belly, then rib cage, then chest. And then your exhale, chest, rib cage, belly. So you're gonna do this. What's happening here, and I'm gonna try to show you laying down, it's 60% of your air is gonna be here, about 30% is gonna be here, and 10% is gonna be here. But the idea is for you to really feel your rib cage opening up, and in your exhale, you're gonna like close everything like you're closing a zipper, you know, but you're zipping down, like up to down, top to down. So you're gonna do like, the air is coming here, 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 expanding, and then on the release, feel your rib cage really closing and your belly really closing. This is for us that had C-section, it's kind of awkward spot. Sometimes we don't feel a lot. So really try to tighten up your belly and your rib cage more. You can start doing 4 times, 4 breathings like this. And then the next day you increase to 5. The next day you increase to 6. Eventually by, week 20, not day 27 that I am right now, you're gonna be doing 20. So by the end of the 14 days, pretty much, you're gonna be doing 20 of these breathings every day. So for 20 times, you're gonna inhale, exhale, tighten up, then hold it for 4 seconds. And then do it again. Inhale, exhale, tightening up, and then hold it for 4 seconds. I mean, honestly, it's easier said than done. I have to try 1,000 times in order to really feel everything closing. But one thing you can do is when you exhale, touch your diastasis. Touch here, touch the middle, your elbow line. So you can feel like if everything is really closed. If you have a hard time closing your ribs, you can help with your hands in the beginning. And I recommend, because that's how I did it for the first 27 days, just do it lying down. So lie down with your knees up, right? Like this. And then you lie down, and I'm here, and oh God, I'm gonna come here. And then you're gonna do in your exhale. What you can do is with your hands help close them in the beginning. You can do that in order for you to really see and feel that you're closing your rib cage, because most of us kind of don't do that. So, you know, by day 27, you're gonna be doing that 20 times. It doesn't take a lot of time. And then you can start doing some exercise. She starts very slowly doing a lot of pelvic exercise, but in all of those exercises, we do it really slow, and we do it always like activating. So if I'm doing, you know, bringing my hips up and down on the bridge, sort of, I'm first breathing, exhaling, tightening up, and then I go up slowly, go down slowly, and then do it all over again. The idea is that you're protecting your muscle from, you know, the pressure for them to be opening up. You're helping your muscles to strengthen up so they can close it. And this is the freaking longest video of the history of humanity. So if you have questions, you can send my way. I'm no expert. I'm just a mom trying to get this fixed. But I've seen great progress in 27 days. You've seen the photo. It's really, I'm in awe. Like, it's really has been amazing for me. And I hope this, you know, sort of instruction can help you. Those breathings you can do on your own. You can do at home, you know, in those 10-15 minutes you have a day. And it's not gonna be crazy stuff. It can do, you know, as I said, lying down, just lie down and do it. And I hope this can help you, you know, get at least some progress towards some progress in closing your diastasis. Good luck.